Hi, this is Angelique Goddess and welcome to another weekly reading. This is for the week of the 22nd of June. Do keep in mind though that my readings, they generally go past the week. So yeah, you can watch this a few weeks after. I mentioned this last week, but we have the new moon on the 21st, so the day before coming into this week's reading. However, the energy is just so huge that I'm feeling because of this new moon. I'm feeling like this push forward, like this huge movement just going forward, like 10 steps forward that they were telling me. And I feel that during the next 6 months, the amount of work that can be achieved is about normally would take 2 years. This can be done in 6 months. And I was seeing a wave and like someone like on a surfboard catching the wave. And I got, if you catch the wave of this energy force in the next 6 months, through like productivity, and then you're going to be able to propel yourself forward so much more. So with this energy, if you're able to catch the wave of this energy, what could normally take you 2 years could take potentially just 6 months. Now that's not for everyone. It might take a year, but if we catch this wave of energy that we're being propelled with, and I've been picking this up for a while now, so yeah, really massive energy. And I was like, what was the focus? I think at the moment, it's not for the whole 6 months, but for this moment at least, the energy that's pushing forward is around money, and that being connected to love and family, so relationships and family. And I could see this like entwining of money and relationships, and a focus on how money brings about stability and how it brings, like, in relationships, and how more than ever it's going to help keep peace in family dynamics. They were the words I was getting in my preparation. So I feel this entwining of money and relationships and family and how the dynamics work together is going to be so imperative. And moving forward from family, I was also picking up this time will affect business. So some people will be collaborating on new projects or new businesses, and also gaining new business partnerships as well. And those that already have existing businesses, some will receive help getting an existing business off the ground, where if it's been struggling, or anything that's like groundbreaking, that will propel a business that has been tracking fairly okay, there's this energy is just going to help push things forward. So very much a focus on relationships and family, and how money affects that, and then also in business and partnerships as well. So it really is about money, and it's amazing because the cards that I drew, so here we've got the waiting game. I feel that this was more in past tense, more during the earlier months of the isolation. So the work that we were putting in the isolation was, was the roots of, like, when you plant a seed and it starts to grow from underneath the ground. It's like the roots have to grow first before the tree or the plant can spout. And I feel that with the planets, with astrology and the planets, what's happening is we're going to receiving this burst of energy that's just going to bring, it's just going to make this plant grow. So the investment that you've been putting in will be showing its payoff very soon. So I feel that was more past tense, but it's just letting us know that it's going to come in fruition. And then there we go, there's the material harvest. So this is showing the gains of the work that we've been putting in. And yeah, I really feel that this is very soon. So coming into July, that's when we'll be, Yes, actually, coming into the midpoint. Okay, they just told me coming into the midpoint. See how we've got these two statues here? It's almost like this is the midpoint of the year, and this is the 2 year, like the halfway point of a year. So this is very much a time where the work that we've put in the last few months is just going to suddenly show itself. So that's really exciting. I'm just feeling excited about that. It might even just be some small wins, but it's going to give you the this is only the smallest part, that it will give you the confidence, or it could just be something that could be, again, groundbreaking. I'm getting the word groundbreaking. And I'm picking up a 2 year period. So this is going to be one win in a 2 year period. I feel that these will be coming up. We've put in the work for a few months, and then we get shown the reward. If you put in the work, you get shown the reward, and it's just going to go for 2 years. Again, that could mean that's the 2 year period. What would normally take 2 years is happening in a 6 month period. Is through the gains that we're going to receive, like I just mentioned, the confidence to be able to move forward, and confidence to know that we're on the right path. Because I feel that there's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of, am I doing the right thing? And I've been feeling this myself. Is all this work worth it? It feels hard. It feels like a struggle, and this will just give you that little push to keep moving forward. Now, 2 other cards I had was Home and Medicine Woman. Now, home, I don't feel like this is the domestic side of home. I feel like this is your home as in yourself. So your centering of yourself. I feel that because there's so much energy that's just moving so quickly, there's a grounding that is needed. So I feel that I'm picking up the word a nightly practice, just going into yourself and just recentering and just grounding oneself, because that's kind of going to help you to navigate the world that we're in. Okay, those are the words I got. By centering and grounding yourself every evening, it's going to assist you in the world that we're in. Okay. And Medicine Woman, I feel that this is like the holistic practices that you go inward, again, going inward and seeking answers, seeking truths, seeking information, and that is all within you. So again, going back to your inner self and essentially finding that finding the answers within. So I feel that we're going from a time where we would try to heal ourselves through other people, but it's almost like we're learning to master that skill ourselves. And we're starting to go into this phase where self-healing is going to be practiced a lot more. And I'm actually picking up, in about 5 years, it's going to have its own market for self-healing. That's just blowing me away. I'm getting that right now. Okay, so in 5 years, there's going to be self-healing. What is that? Okay, so it'll be like training and workshops, helping people. It'll be helping people to assist them on the journey of self-realization and self-discovery and self-healing, rather than going to a psychiatrist, or particularly the modern medicine, or rather than going to a shaman. Well, not saying that those tools won't be there, but I feel that the consciousness of the planet and the consciousness of the collective is raising so high that as individuals we're able to heal ourselves, and that is massive. That is really, and that's amazing. So I feel that that's going to become a lot more mainstream in the next 5 years, is self-discovery, self-realization, self-actualization, and self-healing. That is the self-healing I feel is very advanced, and I don't know much about, I mean, I have done a lot myself, but I don't know why. I'm tapping it. I feel like it's like something different. It's not what we've been doing before in terms of self-healing methods, like, you know, affirmations, or, you know, through by deprogramming the subconscious through affirmations. That's a self-healing remedy. But I feel that this is going to be, it's going to be something completely new, because our consciousness level is raising as a collective. We're going to be showing new techniques and new advances and new ways of doing things through our consciousness. So that's amazing. Thank you. I love that. Wow, that was really powerful. Oh, that energy was just amazing. Now, going into the astrology of what's happening with the planets. So on the 23rd, Neptune will be going retrograde. Now, this is a yearly cycle, and it's connected to practical affairs. So there might be a temporary loss in inspiration. So if you're doing anything creative, just expect that. This retrograde with Neptune lasts until the 28th of November. So the 23rd of June to the 28th of November. So just expect indecisiveness, receptiveness, feeling like you're in limbo. However, there is opportunity for some really great inner discovery during that time. So there are some positives. And Mars going through for the next 6 months. So Mars is like, it's the masculine planet. So it can be quite aggressive and quite strong, and it's very action orientated. However, with this particular transit, the surrounding conditions that you're in, you may feel a bit held back. So some obstacles will be lifting, and this is because it is the masculine planet. It's an excellent time for self-starting and for motivation. So it's very masculine. So just getting the job done, action, making things happen, motivation. So just strength. So really take advantage of that masculine Mars energy in this time. It's not ideal for patience. So you'll just want to get things done. And I've actually been feeling that just, yeah, like a little bit like lately, like I just feel like a bit anxious because I want things to happen and they're not happening at the speed I would like them to happen. So yeah, just keep in mind that if you are very in tune, you can feel the energies leading up to when they actually align the planets. I feel that myself. Like when I listen to some of astrology, I'm just like, that's already happened though. And it's because our some people, consciousness is high because they're tapping in. So there's a Jupiter and Pluto alignment on the 30th of June. So this is going to help us with focusing. So it's an amazing time for really starting anything new, restarting something new that perhaps you didn't have the motivation or focus for. So for starting anything new, if you need the motivation, if you need the focus, really push ahead with that now. So it's a really great time for projects, business, anything business related. So take advantage of that. All right, so that is the weekly reading. Now don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the bell, and also share the videos. I'm still trying to build my channel, so any of your help will be appreciated. And I'm also on Facebook as well. And of course I am offering one-on-one readings as well. And all that information is in the link below. All right, thanks so much. Bye.